What's good, group number one? For those of you who are drawn to the first image, this is going to be your reading today. I'm going to be getting some messages on what blessings and opportunities will be coming towards you in this upcoming year. This is for group number one, Spirit Team. What blessings and opportunities will group number one experience in this upcoming year? Group number one, what blessings and opportunities will group number one experience in this upcoming year? I'm hearing the word camaraderie. I feel like you may be meeting or making new connections this year. I feel like it's on multiple levels. Friendships, I'm seeing like business partnerships. Now I'm seeing somebody at like a looks like a more so like an event, like a gathering, maybe like a gala or like a charity event of some sort that can be significant for somebody here. But I definitely see, because I'm seeing somebody dressed up really nice. I'm seeing somebody in a red dress. First card that came out is the Two of Cups. So yeah, I definitely see you building some. The big, a huge blessing that you'll be receiving is a partnership of some sort. Again, this could be romantic for some of you. This could be, love. For others of you, this could be more so friendship. Others, business. And for others of you, this could just be like networking connections. Let's say you have a problem or, somebody else has a problem. This could be somebody like, oh, well, I know exactly who to contact, or I know somebody who can help you out with that. So I'm definitely seeing, again, like long lasting partnerships and connections this year for you. People who, excuse me, people who are a part of your soul tribe, your soul family, people who you have a strong spiritual bond and connection with. Now, I'm picking up if you are single, this is definitely a big, because I am picking up a bit of a romantic energy. I'm drawn to this, forget what it's called here, like a little water fountain here, but this is what's on the Ace of Cups in this deck. This is the vice versa tarot, by the way. But yeah, this is what's on the Ace of Cups. So yeah, definitely for some of you or half of you, this could actually be a love connection. If you are seeking romantic love this year, that can definitely be a blessing that could be coming towards you this year, is a beautiful love partnership here. You got the Chariot. I'm gonna turn that one over. Cancer can be significant. Pisces can be significant. Kind of water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can be your sign or the sign of somebody coming towards you. I'm also drawn to, what is this called? It's Hermes staff. I forget what it's called every single time it pops up. But, it's a staff of communication. It represents communication. And it's usually what's in the Two of Cups. Does it show in here? I guess kind of, yeah. But it's usually what shows up on the Two of Cups in traditional tarot. So a lot of communication this year. A lot of you talking with others, meeting people, getting to know others. If you are somebody who's more, introverted or don't like to talk to people as much, you're going to have to step out of that comfort zone this year. I feel like by you opening up to others, by you speaking to people, getting to know people, and letting other people get to know you, and that's the important thing is letting others get to know you. That's going to put you in this very blessed and abundant energy to be blessed by these people. I feel like by you making connections with others, that's going to create a domino effect of, other opportunities that are able to come your way. For instance, maybe you're looking for a new job and you meet someone, you may feel like not, you may not feel like talking to that individual. However, by you, taking time to speak to them, get to know them, let them get to know you more, they may offer you a job. They may say, hey, I know that this place is hiring, or hey, my company is hiring, I would love to have you on board. Or I know, speaking of networking connections, they may be like, oh, I have this other friend who is into the same field that you are, or in the field that you're trying to get into. Let me connect y'all with each other. So I see this year being a year of connections for you, building those connections, letting people get to know you. And I keep bringing that up because I feel like some of you don't always open up to people, or you don't always let your guard down. You're selective over who you let in your energy, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But opening up to people this year is going to open you up to more opportunities, especially specifically love and career. Something about a new car here as well. Somebody here, you can be getting a new car with this chariot energy. Excuse me. Especially if you've been having like car issues. Something about a new car can be significant, or maybe somebody, connecting with somebody who fixes cars or knows somebody who fixes cars, and that person, being like, hey, I can fix this issue with your car, either of no charge or, super duper cheap. Very, very affordable. It's that energy of this year, as you connect with others, that's going to open up your doors and open up your doors to more blessings and opportunities and abundance. Just don't forget your boundaries, and that's kind of a fine line between having a wall up versus just somebody who has strong boundaries. It's more than okay to have strong boundaries and be selective, but when you have a full as wall up with the moat around it, that's the problem and the issue there. So just kind of let your guard down a little bit. It's okay. Everybody's not out to get you. Everybody's not here to hurt and harm you, or to, cause some type of negativity towards you. So again, open up your guard or open up your walls this year and let people in, let these connections in, because that is what's going to bring in these other manifestations, like things that you've been like manifesting or asking for. The key to it is through others in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Communicating with others is what's going to open up the door for you. Let's say even you're trying to, you're manifesting a soul partner or your person in life. You may meet your, true romantic soulmate through a friend, through a network connection, through, somebody from your soul tribe here. But yeah, just be open to others this year. That's going to truly take you far. Anything else, or what else actually? What other blessings and opportunity? Two of Pentacles. I see you may be juggling quite a few things this year or this upcoming year. Um, or juggling quite a few opportunities this year. I feel like you, with this Two of Pentacles energy, there's an energy of, um, you know, not stretching yourself too thin, but also just staying open to new things. Um, so the card before the Two of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's about offers, opportunities, manifestation. Um, so again, I definitely see many manifestations and blessings coming in for you this year. Um, but there may be a bit of a juggle in some type of way. Let's say you do have a blessing to come in both in your career and in your love life. There may be a bit of, having to balance those out, having to, you know, make time for your person while also making time to, build on your career as well. This feels like a good problem to have. You've been praying and asking for these, and attracting these things towards you. Um, so again, there may be a bit of a juggling act or a balancing act that you may have to kind of perform this year when it comes to, multiple blessings and multiple opportunities that may be coming in. So again, I'm definitely picking up for most of you love and career here, or love and your transportation. Something about transportation here for some of you here. You may be getting a blessing regarding like your car, or getting a consistent means of transportation. I'm also seeing like a bus ticket as well. What else? Oh, nice. You got a lot of upright cards. Usually, when I'm doing this deck, when I'm shuffling this deck for myself, I usually these cards usually love to flip in reverse, but I guess it wants to play nice today. But you got the Nine of Cups, so wish fulfillment. So again, this is what this cup energy is giving love, and this feels like Cupid here. Um, yeah, I definitely feel like this year is going to be a big year of love and connections. And love comes in many different forms. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be platonic, business, and the other forms of love. It can be a love of a pet. It's family, friends. It can manifest in many different ways. So this year is going to be a year of love for you, a year of connections, a year of you manifesting the people that you actually, need in your life. Um, People that you want as well, but this is more so people that you need in your life. This is like a circle of supporters, a circle of, trusted people, people who you can truly let your guard down with and around, and not feel like you have to, hide yourself or pretend to be something or someone that you're not. You're going to be, this is you attracting people and connections and partnerships in your life that are truly of your highest good. Um, I see you traveling this year also. The chariot energy could be travel. Two of Pentacles, I'm seeing the boat back here. So you can be traveling this year. Somebody here, you can be going on a cruise, um, like for a vacation. Maybe that was the reason why I was picking up transportation in some type of way. And then you have the world here at the bottom of the deck. I don't think I can show that. But the world at the bottom of the deck here. So travel can be very significant for you. It doesn't have to be like, some big extravagant travel. This could be like, just you wanting to travel for a vacation. It doesn't have to be some, Mission Impossible type of thing. Got some readers out here be like, oh, you'll meet the love of your life while on vacation. Like, sure, that could happen, but also, why can't you just travel for fun? Why can't you just travel because you got the means and the resources and finances to do so? And I feel like that's your energy here. Like, I feel you, having fun this year and actually going out and exploring the world, doing things that you really want to do. which I feel like for many of you, you've been wanting to travel. You've been wanting to see the world, or, venture and see other parts of the country or other parts of the world. And I see that coming in for you, and you may have, partners to travel with this year. Especially if you're somebody who you may not have quite a bit of friends or people who, want to travel with you. Confirmation from this notification. Um, but these are people coming in that, y'all can actually book a trip together, and not just like, I'm hearing this will actually leave a group chat. Some friend groups, they'll get in group chats and they'll be like, oh, do y'all want to go here? Do y'all want to go there? And, y'all may talk about it on, through text message, but a lot of it doesn't actually end up manifesting. But I see this, if you are making plans with friends this year, I see this actually getting off the ground this year. I see you actually moving forward with actually going on this vacation, on this trip. So lots of movement for you this year, lots of communication this year for you. Dang. Lots of love for you this year. Um, yeah, I think this is going to be a great year for you, group number one. Let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you in my next reading. Peace out. All right, group number two, for those of you who are drawn to the second image, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what blessings and opportunities can you expect in this upcoming year. So this is for group number two, Spirit Team. What blessings and opportunities can group number two expect in this upcoming year? Ace, not ace, Page of Pentacles. The first word that came to mind was project. I see you working on something this year. I see you building on something this year. Um, this is something that's going to take you from the Page of Pentacles, and it's going to put you in a King of Pentacles energy of very, very financially abundant and prosperous. Um, I feel like this year is going to be more so of you kind of building on that, especially like if this is like a business of some sort. Not say that you won't receive any success or anything. I feel like you're going to be very successful with it this year, but it may not be like full fledged. This is like, with this being Page or Pinnacle energy, this is something that you're going to be spending this year building a very strong foundation on. And then, as time goes on, you're going to be like building this thing up brick by brick. And it will get to a point to where you've built an empire. So you're building generational wealth here. Beautiful energy. So this could come in the form of, a business of some sort. So this could be some of you entrepreneurship. I'm hearing teacher as well. I don't know if some of you could be a teacher or want to be a teacher of some sort. It doesn't have to be like a teacher in school. There's many different kinds of teachers out here. This could be a spiritual teacher. This could be a coach. This could be a therapist. This could be, a professor, something to where you may be instilling wisdom into others. And even vice versa, this may be you, being a student. You may be learning something this year. Maybe you're building a business, but somebody's teaching you how to build it. Somebody's, kind of taking you underneath their wing. I can kind of see it both ways here. Which way will group number two be teaching, or will they be being taught? Are they going to be the apprentice? You got another page. I feel like you're going to be taught something. Excuse me. And then the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be taught something this year, or you'll be. And this isn't like. What am I picking up? I feel like this year you will be a student of life. So again, I feel like you'll be building on something, but you may have somebody who's there to help guide you this year. Maybe somebody who's a lot more experienced in whatever this is than you are. This could be, a coach, a teacher, the other things that I listed earlier. But I feel like you're going to have a bit of a guiding light this year as you go about and build on this generational wealth here. This feels like an idea with this page of swords. Page of swords energy is like, especially more so in reverse, but it's more of a emerging idea. So I feel like there may be an idea that comes to you, and this year you're going to be acting on this idea. You're going to be building on it, but you're not going to be doing this alone. Again, you're going to have somebody there to help you along with this process. Manifestation, yeah, this is like you're going to get an idea, a spark of something. If not already, some of you may have already gotten this, but you may not have acted on it. I'm sorry, this came out in reverse. But you may not have reacted on this just yet, or not reacted, but acted on this yet. And I feel like this, whatever this idea that's coming in, I'm hearing $1 million idea. So you're going to be, and then the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Empress, Empire. Y'all are going to be building such a strong empire this year, based off of this idea, this little spark that you may have this year. Somebody here, this could be like a literal invention of something, especially if you are savvy in that type of way. You can be inventing something this year. Some of you can be creating like your own program, your own. You can be writing a book this year. You can be, or starting. This feels like the energy of starting on something this year. Now, honestly, what I'm picking up, you may not finish this year. Yeah, everybody, you may not finish it. Take what resonates. Some of you just might. Others, it's more of a slow and steady wins the race. But even though it may be something that may not be fully finished out this year, um, you started on something that you can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel with it. This isn't you going about something blindly. You're not, yeah, you're not going at this blind. You're definitely like, um, yeah, you have a clear idea. This is very clear with the page staring dead in the pinnacle here. Like he's facing towards the future, and this pinnacle is like a goal that he has. So he knows exactly what he wants. And with this page of swords facing, facing towards the present, they know exactly how to get there. So I definitely feel like this year you may be receiving like a download of some sort, or maybe even, somebody could spark this idea within you. Maybe you witness something and you're like, oh, I wish that, there was something in place that could fix this. Some of you, for somebody here, very specific, somebody here could be getting into politics in some type of way, or advocacy, lobbying, advocating for a specific issue or problem, maybe in the community or maybe in, the world or in the collective. And you may have an idea that could help solve this problem. So I definitely see this year you're going to be starting something that is going to solve a problem or an issue of some sort. But the end result is going to be blessed. It's going to be an abundant, blessing. Um, wow, this is very interesting energy. What else? Tell me a little bit more about this. So again, this is like an emerging. Again, you got the Page of Swords and then the Ace of Wands in reverse here. So this is like an emerging. So many of you, this hasn't came to you yet. I feel like it's right around the corner. This idea is going to come to you. Have a, notebook with you. Start carrying like something with you to be able to write down ideas that may come to you. For some of you, you may get more than one idea. What else about this energy? Ace of Cups. Ooh, not the booty. Okay. Um, wow. And then the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and underneath that is the Emperor. This is going to be so successful for you. Like, y'all have no idea. Ace of Wands, another ace. So, something about a new beginning here. So you got two aces. So again, this could be more than one idea sparking for you. But again, this idea seems like it's going to solve some sort of issue or some sort of problem that maybe you're having, maybe somebody close to you is having, maybe a specific population of people is having. Somebody here, this could have to do with like self-love, or self-care in some type of way. Maybe you see a problem of, what's for example, more people are getting into self-care baths. Maybe you like to do a self-care or a spiritual bath. So maybe you decide, okay, how would I make this easier for others? Let me create a package with all the things that you would need for a self-care bath and then sell that. This, not only solve my problem, but this could also solve the problem for others. So it's that energy of like this is going to provide a solution to some sort of issue. Or it may not even be an issue. It could just be more of like how to bring more ease to something or how to make something more easier. But whatever it is, it's going to be very successful for you and it's going to bring you a lot of abundance. And it's going to set you up for long-term success. Anything else on this? I feel like that's the blessing all in itself. It's like you're not waiting for somebody else to bring the opportunity to you. You're bringing this opportunity to the world. Now, sure, again, you may need some sort of help about this. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. This is the energy of like apprenticeship. Seeing like little page here, looking and watching this other person work. So some of you, again, this could be you providing guidance for somebody else or somebody providing guidance for you. Take what resonates there. It could go either way. But regardless of what it is, it's definitely why am I hearing safety? Safety concern. I don't know. Maybe your idea has to do with safety in some sort of way. But yeah, it's for some of you, this is something that you already do or something that you already are good at, and you may be, expanding more on this or perfecting this or mastering this craft or skill or talent that you may have. Anything else for this group? King of Cups. King of Cups energy is a very diplomatic energy. He's very good at connecting with others and connecting other people with other people. He's also a good mediator. He's good to kind of have as that middleman to, bridge the gap between two people or two problems. So again, it's like you're coming up with some sort of solution that will bridge a gap in some sort of way. This feels like pretty big though. This feels like, it may start off something small. I'm hearing prototype. This may be something small that as time goes on is going to be a snowball effect into something bigger. But again, it's going to bridge the gap of something. With the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, is going to bring in some sort of structure, some sort of ease, or this structure is going to bring in ease, or make something easier for you or for a community of people or for a targeted population of people. And it's funny that, I'm talking about target population. That's part of, building a business. Like one of the first things that you want to do is, you know, have a target audience. Like, who is this product for? And being very specific on it. Not just, oh, this could be for everybody. While sure, it could be for everybody, but is this for women? Is it for men? Is it for, non-binary? Is it for, the ages of 18 to 24? Is it for, the ages of 40 to 50? Is it for people between the ages of 40 and 55 who are dealing with people in their family who have cancer? Very, very specific. That's how specific you want to be when you are putting this together here. It needs to be able to solve a specific problem for a specific group or population of people here. Great energy here. I'm really excited for it. And I'm really come back to this video, as the year goes on, and let me know what you got going on. I may want to purchase your product or your service. Some of you, this could be spiritual related. Maybe you're getting into tarot and you're wanting to provide tarot readings for people. Maybe you want to provide, spell work for others, or, healing sessions, Reiki, or coaching, or therapy. Like maybe you're writing a book and you want to advertise your book. Like, I would absolutely love to help you with that on my channel here. I mean, I have a big following, I'm for a select collective or group of people here, which I love that about my channel. May not be huge or big, but like I said, I have a target audience that I, try to manifest for my readings. But yeah, definitely hit me up and let me know what you got going on here, group number 2, because I would love to help you help others if I can. Whew. But group number 2, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, last but not least, group number 3, group number Tres. This is going to be your reading today. We're going to be getting some messages on what blessings and opportunities are you attracting in this upcoming year. So, Spirit guys, this is for group number 3. What blessings and opportunities are group number 3 attracting this year? I'm seeing traveling for you. Specifically, I'm seeing, if you've ever seen the movie, and I love this movie, it's one of my top 5 favorite movies. It's Tu Wong Fu. What is it? Tu Wong Fu, Thank You for Everything, Julie Newman. Long title, but I just call it Tu Wong Fu. But it's the one with Patrick Swayze. Holy shit, I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh. Oh, Wesley Snipe and John Lagoon. Somehow I can't pronounce his last name, but they're like these, they're like these drag queens, and they do like this cross country trip to like this drag award show or something, or contest. But damn, I gotta watch that movie tonight now. But anyway, I'm seeing the scene where they are in their little, top down car, and the music's going, and they're like in a car like voguing and shit. Oh, I love that movie. But I see this being a year of fun for you, and I see you going out this year and just like doing things that you just want to do, like things that you have been on your heart to do, places that you've been on, places that have been on your heart to travel to. Um, but I also see the big blessing behind it is that you'll have the resources and the finances to be able to do this. I feel like you've been kind of not been able to do as much um, due to financial issues or other obligations that you may have had. Um, you may not have been able to afford to travel as much, or you know have the resources to go travel across the country or to another country or fly somewhere. You may not have had you know that ability to do so for a while. But I see for you this year, you're going to have more than enough to actually go out, have fun, enjoy your time, and just overall just kind of let your hair down and enjoy life and enjoy um, fun, especially if this, because they're on a road trip with each other, so this could be you, going out and having fun with your friends this year, going to have fun with family members, and just again just having a fun time. But again, the blessing behind all that is you're going to be able to afford to do so. You're going to have the resources to do so. So, what blessings and opportunities will group number 3 be attracting this year? So, ooh, okay. So you got the High Priestess, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Um, Sorry about that. Okay. So I feel like this year, um, another blessing. You may have multiple blessings coming in this year. Okay. So one other big blessing that you're going to receive this year is a spiritual gift. I feel like this year you may be unlocking, especially next to this Ten of Pentacles, which is like family, especially with this older man here. Reminds me like ancestors. This feels like an ancestral gift that you're unlocking this year. Um, this is a spiritual gift that you didn't know you had or possessed, or something that was within you. Um, yeah, and this feels like it's coming to the surface for you this year. What is this gift? What is it? Can I know? Can they know? What is this gift with this High Priestess energy? So you got the Six of Cups in the past. This is, yeah, and it's funny. The Six of Cups talks about past life. This is a past life gift. This is a gift that you had in a past life that you utilized. Um, put that there. What is it though? Oh, I'm hearing past life regression. Some of you have the gift to be able to do past life regressions and be able to see other people's past lives. and help them to make connections with that past life to their present life. Interesting. I've never picked that up before. Yeah, and it's a very powerful gift to have. Um, it's rare as well. Like not a lot of people have this gift. Hell, I don't even have this gift. I mean, at least not that I know of. But I feel like it's going to start off through your dreams. Spirit's telling me this is going to start off in your dreams. You're going to start having dreams, if not already, of like certain or different points or periods in time, and not just in modern day time. This feels like you may dream one day, you may be in looking around and seeing like fucking like cavemen around, or you may be in like medieval times. Like this is the energy of like you'll be able to see other people's past life, or pick up the energy of past lives. um that's super interesting. I'm not super versed on past life regressions, but I feel like you're going to be able to help people with that. And because um, you're helping people to like understand, some things that may have happened in their past lives, that's going to help them understand their karma or their dharma in this lifetime. um, or even help people to make decisions that they're not sure what decisions to make or what move to make. They're going to be able to you know come to you, get this past life regression, and then get more clarity on how to best move forward with whatever situation they're experiencing. So I feel like you have the gift of past life regression. You're able to tap in. Shamanism can also be significant here also. I feel like you may come from a line of shamans. Now, whether those people use that gift or not, I don't know, but I feel like you're going to be utilizing that gift in this lifetime if you so choose. So, if you so choose to do so, um, yeah, you're going to be helping a lot of people in this lifetime, um, and helping them to gain clarity on their past in order to make sense of their present and their future. And this may, with this Ten of Pentacles energy, this is going to bring you a lot of abundance. Like you're going to be well sought after. It may not blow up as much this year. This may be something that over the years, as you get practice it more, get more credibility, get more people to come to you. Even if you don't charge for your services, um, check out group number two. I feel like group number two may be for you as well. Um, but even if you don't charge for these services, this could definitely be something that you're just helping friends with, family members, or even just random strangers that you may come about. Something about pets as well. Somebody here, you can be like a pet psychic or like an animal psychic. You may be able to, read the energy from animals. So Dr. Doolittle looking at. Let me quit. Let me quit. Some of you got some ancestors who were really big jokesters. They love to poke at folks. Because that just came out of nowhere. What else? What other opportunities? Seven of Cups. So opportunities in general. I feel like you may have a lot of opportunities that may just kind of come in out of nowhere. And you may, because it looks like he's just like in awe, or he's very confused on what opportunity to even take because there's so many around. So I definitely feel like this year, you're going to have this, but this feels like a good problem to have. I feel like this year you're going to have so many different opportunities, maybe even clients, people, resources that may, present itself to you that, you may be a little confused on what to even take, what to do, what moves to make. Should I go left? Should I go right? Um, but this feels, again, like a really good problem to have. The Chariot. So again, that traveling energy here. I see you traveling. Maybe some of you maybe travel for this, gift that may be unlocking this year for you. It's like new level unlocked. Um, Something about a car. Let me turn that over. Something about a car can be significant for some of you here as well. You may be receiving a new car, or maybe, able to get the resources to fix your car if your car is a little bit, messed up. Um, Take what resonates there. With something about a car can be significant. I'm seeing a truck. I'm also seeing a Jeep. Um, and I'm seeing a motorcycle here as well. Take what resonates. But yeah, definitely for some of you, this could be um, transportation, a transportation blessing for you. Maybe even a plane, maybe you're gifted, a plane ticket or something like that to travel somewhere, or maybe you get your expenses paid to travel somewhere. You got the Justice card that came out. So another blessing this year is things are balancing out for you this year. If last year or the year before was very hectic, very chaotic, very, and then here at the bottom of the deck, you got the Tower. So if things were a little crazy for you this year is balancing out for you. Like you've successfully passed whatever test or lessons that you needed to get through this year in order to be able to receive these opportunities, these balance, this, blessing here, or this stability that you have been manifesting and calling in. You've been manifesting, whatever this is. But this year or this previous year for you was more so about preparing you for it. And I feel like now that you are prepared for it, it's finally ready to come in. So again, you have some justice coming in, some balance coming in. If things have been very unfair for you, or you're watching everybody else receive their blessings and you just haven't, this is the universe blessing you for your patience and for your perseverance. So beautiful energy for you this year, group number 3. Um, but yeah, group number 3, I feel like these are all the messages that are coming up for you. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out.